What's good? Y'all know what's going on. G-Cess, I am in the building. Just jumped off the pool with Dirty Glove Bastard is up. Welcome to Bankhead. We outside. Oh, God.
Calling your order, it right in the mail. Pull up and get it, it right on the scale. I got no faith in these hoes. I got no patience for haters.
All right, so we got G-Cess jumping off the porch with us today.
What's going on, my man? Everything?
Man, everything's great, bro. You know, so how you feeling today,
Shit,
though?
I'm feeling good. The album out. Welcome to Bankhead.
Yes, sir.
That bitch on fire right now, so shit, we feeling good. Ain't nothing going on.
Okay.
Got some money.
Yeah, we're going to get to the album in a bit, man, but let's take it back, man. Let's take it to the legendary Bowen Homes, where you from, man.
Super legendary.
Yeah.
Super legendary.
So what can you tell us about Bowen Homes? I know a lot of people may be familiar with it, you know, just through the music and stuff like that, but what was it really like?
Man, Bowen Homes, it got its errors. You see what I'm saying? Like, when people ask me that question, to be honest with you, it's the breakdown on the errors. Like, the 90s, like when I was little and shit like that, like, then when I got a little older, it was a different vibe going on. But the 90s, though, nothing but money going on, man. You know what I mean? Like, every movie that we watch, that we idolize, that was going on. Every dope boy was damn near, you know what I mean, 6 figures. Everybody, it was crazy because a nigga can be like 10 steps away and making real money. It wasn't no beef over territory, okay? It was plentiful. The money was everywhere, so you know what I mean? It was just crazy like that. So, you know, growing up, I saw a lot of that, and I came from a household where, you know, my mom, she was doing what she was doing. Then I had uncles doing what they were doing. Then stepdad, he came in, you know, he was a little bit higher than what they had going on. You know what I mean? So that was my household, seeing that every day. So police kicking in and, you know, I'm dizzy, I'm big, watching the red dogs run past me, knock my toilet over, to go in there and try to get the dope my mom and them just flushed. You know what I mean? So that's what was going on in my household, man, you know, in Bowen Home and, you know, just growing up, shit like that, sports, you know, before we really jumped out the port.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So you were exposed to all that at a very young age then, huh?
Yeah, man, you know, going to the pantry, looking for a towel to go take a shower. You lift up too many towels, you're gonna see some cookies right there. That was my first introduction to it.
Oh, shit.
Like, what is this? You know what I mean? But I'm paying attention outside, so I knew what it was. You know, I ain't know the amounts and the, you know, all that crazy shit. But you know, I knew it was drugs. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that really what was going on.
Okay.
You know, well, in my household, but you know, I was doing sports and shit. You know, playing football, baseball, basketball, all that type of shit growing up. Track, you know, whatever I can do. You know, and just regular outside, born home child. You know what I mean? You know how I go.
So at what age would you say you did jump off the porch then?
Officially, you know, cause we played around and bullshitted, you know, early, but officially, 14, 15, you know, we really started doing a little shit, you see what I'm saying? So I definitely say around that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have much guidance out there at the time?
It was crazy because when I started doing it myself, nah. But I grew up around it, so I was able to watch it and see what was going on. So when I started, I kind of knew what was going on. I knew how I want to do it, you know what I'm saying? Versus just going out here crashing, you know what I mean? So ain't like I had nobody say, hey, do this, do that. But when I was younger, before I jumped off the porch, I watched it. So I say that was my guidance, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was your reaction when they knocked down Bowen Homes, huh?
Oh, man, I ain't want to see it happen, you know? Just like a lot of us, we ain't want to see that shit happen, you know what I mean? But, you know, then we had mothers protesting about they dying kids. So like, I can't really argue with her, you know what I mean, or be mad at her, you know what I mean? Cause, you know, that's their babies, you know what I mean? So, and that's what it was, the pressure of people dying every day, you know what I mean? Of people dying all the time, it just sped up the process of them tearing it down, you know what I mean? So, I can't argue with that. You know, we always gonna miss the hood. R.I.P. Born Home forever.
Yeah, a lot of memories, a lot of history.
A lot of history.
Yeah.
A lot of history. My uncle got killed out there, you know what I mean? So, a lot of history.
Yeah.
A lot of history.
So what's been one of the biggest life lessons you had to learn so far?
Man, the biggest thing I learned, honestly, man, is patience and a conscience. You know what I mean? Cause realistically, ain't that I was just the smartest thing growing up. You know what I mean? I feel like I was really blessed. I did a lot of stupid ass shit where I probably been gone, dead or in jail, you know what I mean? And I realized that was back when I ain't had no conscience or no patience. We weren't going for nothing, and we weren't thinking. You know what I mean? So we really were crashing out. I just got blessed. And when I got the conscience and the patience, I realized, oh, that shit really stupid as hell. Shawty, you need to chill. Sit down. You know what I mean? Then when my son came, he really changed my life. He blessed me.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah, fatherhood's got that, where it's going to slow you down, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, hold on, man.
Yeah,
I got to be here for him, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know how that go.
Yeah. What was one of the biggest obstacles you had to overcome in your life so far?
Me? To be honest with you, me. I got a book coming called Me, My Own Worst Enemy. You know what I mean? And it's just breaking down. And it's kind of like a giving game, but at the same time kind of self-help. But it's for the streets and shit though, because everybody who lived this type of life or did this type of thing, whether dealing with women or fucking up my situation in that world or money or crashing out or just running around reckless with no conscience. You know what I mean? Me, I was my biggest overcome. You know what I mean? So I'm just, nigga, glad we made it through that.
For sure.
What I mean? I don't want to sit here and say like, oh, my shit was just but still, any level, it could be over. You know what I mean? No matter what the situation is. So that's what we're going on. Yeah. Me.
So how long you been working on the book now?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been writing that shit mentally and just jogging down notes for years. Since I got a conscience, you know what I mean? Start paying attention to what the fuck going on. So I say at least 5+, because it's a life reflection book. So they're really forever.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I got that. So you've been rapping for a minute, man. What had inspired you to start at first? Man?
I ain't even gonna lie. It was my cousin, Rich Ray Dre. Shouts out to Rich Ray Dre and my partner, BB. You know what I mean? They was on it a little bit before me. You know what I mean? They were doing it, and they just really brought it to my life, put it in my face. So when they put it in my face, however they did, we ain't gotta get into all that, but they put it in my face. I caught on, got better. You know what I mean? And just realized shit. I really had a unknowing passion for it that I didn't know I had. You know what I mean? Like I don't do this for money, cause we gonna get that regardless. That ain't what I step in booth for. When I go in the booth, I ain't thinking about paper, cause we going in the booth with paper. You know what I mean? So I ain't thinking about no money. You know what I mean? So I realized I had a real passion for this, and I always was a writer. Like you can ask my family, I used to write plays in elementary school and cartoons and shit. And me and my brothers and sisters used to act them out for the family and shit like that. So I've been writing movie scripts and all type of shit since 6th grade, you know what I mean? So, and I realized I'm a natural writer anyway, you know what I mean? And my persona and just how I move and rock, add the character to the music is up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's always been just in you then?
It been in me and I didn't know it.
Yeah.
I really didn't like rappers at first. I ain't like rap. I thought it was whack when I first started, cause the niggas around me who rapping weren't having no paper for real. Not from rap, you know what I mean? We were having more than what they had going on. So, then I got into it and realized I ain't doing it for the money. I really like this shit, you know what I mean? And then once I got into it and started learning the business and realized real paper in this shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Real paper. If you about money, it's over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So mix the passion with the paper, and there we is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that. How did the group BMS get started?
BMS. Once again, my cousin, Rich Ray Dre. Bike, free bike, you know what it is. Me, him, and my cousin, they were doing it first, because we were young squad before BMS. So they were doing it first, and I came on in, and we, started doing our thing, dropping little mixtapes and shit in the city. We was in high school, so Maze, they already know. I had that bit lit, Maze, Washington Dog, just schools on the west side, and then it just started spreading, you know what I mean? So when we had that Britney, May hi, she'll fuck you even if you never say hi, that shit lit the shit up, you know what I mean? Because it was a real story about a girl who, slayed all us, you know what I mean? So that shit lit the city up. And we had a free little record that started moving, got on the radio, started traveling, getting $3 for shows and shit like that, but it was just family. Me, cuz, and my partner. Free bike.
What's your thoughts on all the changes that's gone through in the rap game, man? Like you said, back then, you guys were probably handing out CDs and everything. Yeah. Now everything's digital.
Yeah. You know what though? I ain't gonna lie. Like back then, we were moving without a country too, so it kind of made it a little better, cause But you got their pros and cons. But back then, like now, you would do something, you're gonna think about the business before you react. They're good, but it's sometimes bad because it'll stop you from doing something you might need to go and do. You might be thinking, it ain't worth it, it better than this and this and that. Back then, we was just doing shit, and it started going up. Now you might be thinking, the bidding might not be worth it. Shit like that get in your head, you ain't just naturally moving, you know what I mean? Because you think about business too much instead of just organic, just handling, just moving around, you know what I mean? So back then, it was just, like I say, no country, we were just moving, but it was happen in that world, you know what I mean? But now, you know, I would say it's a little bit easier because you can just go online and say, hey, I'm rapping, but it's so oversaturated, it's still the same shit, you know what I mean? You know, so that's the difference I see, the oversaturation, you know what I mean? Because everybody can do it, you know what I mean? It don't take no real, well it do, I don't want to just throw that out there, it don't take no work, but it's easier to look up on something. You know what I mean? I say that. Absolutely,
I agree with that. What was it like working with Shawty Lo, man?
Oh man, L.O., that's my nigga. Rest in peace, Lo, man. It was crazy. Cause when I did the song, Bankhead Mine is out right now. Go check that out everywhere. When I did it before I told him. And we was in front of Bowen Homes. We was chilling the whole hood. We was just out there. You know what I mean? We was out there, and he pulled up, and he had a female in the car. Then we had the black Bentley, and she was driving. So when she jumped out the front seat, I jumped in. You know what I mean? My nigga, I got one. You need to hear this. I'm telling you, I'm finna put this out. You gonna get on the what? You know, I'm gassing him. You know what I mean? So he like, play it. So I played the motherfucker. Now, before I told him I want to play it, I want him on it. I said, look, this the deal. The ultimate goal is to get tip on it too. You know what I mean? How you feel about that? Like, let's do it. It big. I said, cool. Played it for him. 30 seconds in, 45 seconds in, stopped it. I gotta get on this. They can't come out without me on it. I gotta get on it. You know what I mean? So we laughing and chopping it up. Shit, and that day he did the verse.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that day he did the verse.
How long have you been knowing Lo? Did you know him before he was even rapping?
Yeah, you know, Lo a little bit older, so I used to see him in Bowen every day. You know what I mean? You know, he was doing his thing and shit like that. So before it was D4L, when it was Low Limit, you know what I mean? You gotta be from there to know that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely seen Lo moving around. Yeah. Basketball tournaments, all that shit. Low foul you like hell. You know what I mean? He
wasn't gonna let you score, huh?
Nah. You know what I mean? So that's my nigga though, you know, forever. Oh God.
Yeah, what's his legacy here on the West Side, man?
King shit. You know what I mean? So he did what he did. And everybody gonna stand on that. You know what I mean? So with that being said, shit, that's what it is, king shit.
Yeah.
He did what he said he did. That's his legacy.
Yeah. Long live Lo, man.
All the time.
Good show, man. So let's talk about Bankhead's influence too, man. What type of impact and influence would you say Bankhead has had on the culture and on the rap game too, man? A lot of trends started from it.
Man, I'm gonna keep it G with you. Bankhead gotta be automatically put up there with, or bigger, with at least up there, Brooklyn Compton. Cause Bankhead been popping since Bankhead bounced. The world knew about this and Freaknik, you know what I mean? Like, this been legendary, you know what I mean? It ain't just in 2000. It was early 90s, they were going on, you know what I mean? So 88, 89, 90, you know what I mean, type of vibe. So shit, we been the culture, you know what I mean? It took a little minute. Once it got locked in, it was in, you know what I mean? But Bankhead, hey man, I hear a lot, enough rappers rapping about Bankhead, you know what I mean? So it been the way. It been the way, you know what I mean? So niggas like me and everybody else who did anything before me and who coming after me, we just gonna keep stepping.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm God.
Yeah, I like how even on TikTok, a lot of these older songs are starting to go viral on TikTok. What, 20 years later? It's like
exactly. You know how that goes. So people catch on when they catch on, but when they catch on, it's up. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't trip about timetables. You know. If it's good, if it's it, once they catch on, it's up. Yeah,
it's gonna last too.
It's gonna last, you know what I mean? So, and we always just had that extra it's so much talent over there, man. It's so much talent. That's why I really be pushing for, I be hoping everybody can and it's a lot of bullshit too, you know what I mean? So I just be like, hey man, can we kill some of this shit, they'll get some money, you know what I mean? Like, that's my main focus. uplifting this shit so everybody can take care of their family and shit. You know what I mean? Cause you know that's just what type of time I'm on. You know what I mean? So you know, but Bankhead, it's the way, especially on the west side.
Absolutely.
Atlanta, period.
Yep.
You gotta come to Bankhead to do anything.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
All right, so let's talk about Welcome to Bankhead, man. New project out now, man. So, you know, talk to us. What was the creative process? You know, what were you aiming for with this project?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't wanna force nothing with this one. If it wasn't natural, I wasn't doing it. If it was an interview, I'm talking about down to the recording the music, to the interview, to the video. If it didn't naturally just come, I wasn't stressing doing it. You know what I mean? So I did that just for the freedom. You know what I mean? Really make the best music. You know what I mean? Cause all the beats on there crazy. Ain't no beat you gonna listen to and be like, nah, this ain't it. Ain't no skips on there. Ain't none of that going on. I'm repping the town to the fully. You know what I mean? And it's like, even though I got bangers and all that, I can rap for real too. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a little different sound, but it's the one.
Yeah.
Definitely the one.
Is there a single that you pushing right now off the project?
The first one, Patient.
Okay.
Yeah, the video done. Go check that shit out. It's hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We playing outside for real, for real. We showing what really going on Bankhead on that one. Check that out. That's the one. Yeah, that Patient crazy. And what I tried to do too was make sure I put some real Bankhead staples on there. You know what I mean? So you can't have a project, you know, like Elo on there. Gotta have that, you know, and a few other Bankhead people who doing their thing, you know. So them motherfuckers stepping. Yeah. On God.
So who are some of the producers you work with on there?
My man DJ Z, he produced that Footprint. Hood A&R.
Okay.
Chase and King Matic. Them are the ones I use.
Okay.
The only three I use on there.
What's the next video you plan to shoot or drop off of there?
Man, we put out the video for Patient, I'm Ready, Footprints. What else we put out for? We put out about 4 or 5 already.
Okay.
We were thinking about doing that Gold record I got on that called Gold, or that shit I got called Mr. John. That's a real Bowen Homes record.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So either them two, Gold or Mr. John.
Okay.
Next two we're gonna shoot.
Yeah. We see you got the merch too, man.
Yeah,
People
man,
come
we got the
buy
merch.
that?
Yeah, it's on file.
Okay.
The merch on file. Welcome to Bankhead merch. Make sure y'all tap in, come get some. We got the clothing line, Never Stress Again. We got that going on. You know, and we got Risk It All, you know, clothing line. So yeah, we fuck around with the merch too.
Okay. You guys got the website set up, or how can people tap in
We
for
putting the
merch?
website together right now. It getting built, you know what I mean? But right now we straight IG or hand in hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see you into films too, man. So let's talk about this AT Hell, man. This web series. I was checking this out. This shit's pretty hard.
Yeah,
man.
you fucking with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the real one. Yeah, that motherfucker. Me and my man Five, you know, we putting that together. It's the real Atlanta, you know what I mean? And some of the characters are based on Atlanta staples in the city. You know, as the show go on, y'all gonna start to see that some people gonna start to catch on like, oh, that's, you know, that sound like Shawty story, or that sound like this, or sound like that. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, the shit hard. You know, it going up. People fucking with it. Yeah. You know, like I say, it just was a concept. You know, I've been had, and I put it together. You know, and then Fire came in and put the gloss on it, make it look how I need to look, and you know, that's my partner to it, and my, you know, that's my homie for real. So it's even better working with him. You know, we ain't got no, you know, so yeah, you know, we talk for no reason. So even better when we're talking about business.
For sure.
Yeah, that way.
And you write these, right?
Yeah, I write them.
Yeah.
I write them, definitely. Like I said, I've been writing since December, so it ain't nothing. You know?
I feel that. You got, how many, was it 3 episodes I think I saw that's out right now?
Well, we had 3, yeah, 3.
Okay.
We got 3 out. Yeah, so we finna reload the second season and get it on ready and bring it to the street. But yeah, that motherfucker there, that's the one.
Yeah, no, that shit hard,
That's the
man.
one, yeah.
You working on any other films right now or anything else?
Yeah, I mean, we got some other
film-wise?
stuff out. Play by the Rules, that's the first one I ever shot. Loosely based on my life. I'd say about 80%.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We got a few things out. You know, a lot of shit we shot were really like sample pieces to see what it is and what we're gonna do with it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I can still go check them out if they want to. Sight Unseen. That's about a serial killer.
Okay.
A black serial killer. You know what I mean? He, you know, he a philanthropist, college graduate, entrepreneur, wife, kids, all this and that. But at night, he killing people. And he only killing women, you know what I mean? But he wake up in the morning, he had no clue he did it. You know what I mean? So we shot 2 episodes. Well, really one pilot episode, but we just split it and made it 2. But yeah, that hard. Sight Unseen, go check that out. We finna revamp that and bring that back out. We know we got a free project. Yeah.
You also got a podcast too.
Yeah, Faxtz.
Yep.
Faxtz. Go check that out. Fact Podcast is up.
Yep.
Matter of fact, we dropping an episode today, right? We just shot one last night.
Who you got on there?
Jay West.
Okay.
Yeah, I see he came up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, my man's. Yeah, so we did that one. We'll have everybody up there, you know. So we working. We definitely working. By the time you come around the camera and come on up there.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, come fuck with me.
What's your thoughts on the podcast game right now? Because you see all these celebrities getting into it.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, you know, I've been started mine like, you know, back when, you know, it wasn't real big. Nobody really knew what it was. You know what I mean? Like when I used to ask people to come on my podcast, they used to be like, what's a podcast? What the hell is that? You know what I mean? Nah, they got one. The same people at me that got one. You know what I mean? So it's all good, but I'm fucking with you. Could be free. You can be free. Except the YouTube guideline, like we was
we was talking about,
You know what I mean? But other than that, I'm rocking with it. I'm fucking with it. You know what I mean? And it helped with the networking.
Absolutely.
Cause I do music too, so it just makes sense. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it.
And you got your own label too, right?
C-Dot Music Group.
Okay.
Yeah. So independent joint. Yeah, we doing what we do. Few artists around, you know what I mean? Shout out to F Near the Future, Rude Boy, Rich Way Dre, Dirty. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're working. Yeah. Definitely.
So how the hell do you balance all this, man? Being a father, doing music, podcast, film, having your own artists.
I think I'll pick my kids up when I leave here.
Boy, working.
I'm a worker. I love it though. That's how I feel like it ain't no pressure, cause I love what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So to me, I sleep when I can, you know what I mean? Cause I feel like I waited 15, 20 years already. I ain't waiting no more, so I'm working constantly. You know what I mean? I hate the word wait. That's the word, you know, that sound like procrastinate to me. Sound like bullshit, you know what I mean? So it don't feel like work because I'm doing what I want to do.
That's real.
You know, if I was at a job, I'd be like, man, this shit too much.
Yeah, you be looking at your time, man, when the fuck I clock out?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm doing what I want to do, so this ain't work. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah.
No, that's dope right there, man.
Yeah.
Anything else you working on? I know that's a lie, but I'm sure you still got some other things tucked away, man.
Man, we're trying to put that little, you know, the project out. Working the Bankhead, make sure y'all go get that. We're trying to put together a little campaign tour. Putting together the concert. You know, I ain't gonna get too many details on that. I mean, people stealing my ideas and shit. You know how that go. I get a lot of ideas stolen. You know what I mean? So we got a few things coming up the pipe tail, but really just a project right now. Working the Bankhead is out. You know, y'all tap in, and that's how we stepping.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, last words you like to give to your fans? Any shout outs you like to?
I appreciate y'all. I fuck with y'all. Everybody who fuck with me, who been holding me down the longest, you know, I definitely fuck with y'all 1,000%. You know what I mean? So y'all know it's up. Yeah. On God.
Calling your order, it right in the mail. Pull up and get it, it right on the scale. I got no faith in these hoes. I got no patience for haters. Chasing, I'll holler at you later.